It's amazing how America don't have nothing but money and time for wars. So a violent act, they got tons and tons of endless money for it. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. It seems like this is what they exist for: wars, conflicts, getting involved, sending aid, sending weapons. But when the Maui fire happened, they only got $700 per family to people that lost everything. When it comes down to reparations, they don't have no money at all. They don't even have the $700 per family when it comes down to reparations. Let me get into it. Boy, what a disgrace. Mm, mm, mm. So Biden is letting Israel know aid is on the way. Yes, aid is coming, pouring over there. So White House considers adding Ukraine to Israel aid package. So both of these nations, because they're in a conflict, and America seems to love conflict, they're going to pour all kinds of billions and billions of dollars in aids and weapon, and they're ready to do it. They're telling you, we're ready. We're ready to get this over to you. Mm, mm, mm. White House is considering moving to attach Ukraine funding to a request for urgent aid to Israel, according to several people familiar with the deliberations, and hope that such a pairing would increase the chances that Congress would approve aid for Kyiv, despite growing opposition from House Republicans. So right now they're talking about how much they're going to be sending over to Israel, and you can best believe it's going to be in the billions and billions of dollars. And I was listening to a newscast online, and they're saying that they expect this conflict between Hamas and Israel to be a long, drawn out one. So now you got the long, drawn out conflict over there in Ukraine and Russia going at it. And now you got another long conflict between Hamas and Israel going on. Unbelievable. And America don't have nothing but an avalanche of money for both conflicts. So, top Biden administration officials told leaders of the House and Senate, as well as members of key committees, that the White House will soon ask Congress to approve additional military aid to Israel after the Hamas infiltration in the country Saturday. And they said this was the deadliest attack on Israel since 1970 Yom Kippur War. So the requests would come as early as next week. So this aid can be going over to Israel as early as 1 week. Mm, mm, mm. So they're saying the death toll is now over 1,000 in Israel and Gaza, including 9 US citizens have died. And I don't know how true it is, but I heard some of the people that were kidnapped were US citizens over there. And all flights to Israel have been canceled because of the conflict. And there's quite a few people over here that live in Israel, and now they can't get back home. So, and I was reading about that yesterday. So, Israel have, of course, retaliated, and they cut off electricity, food, fuel for roughly 2 million people, where conditions are becoming dire. And Netanyahu warned Monday that Israel's response was only just starting. So, from what I understand, Hamas got a lot of weapons, a lot, you know, and Iran has since come out and denied that they had anything to do with all the weaponry that they have. But I'm not surprised about that. So, Democratic and Republican lawmakers have expressed overwhelming support for Israel since Saturday's attack and vowed that the United States would stand by one of its closest allies. That includes right hard members of Congress who oppose continued aid to Ukraine and argued that U.S. taxpayer dollars should not be used to fund war thousands of miles from American borders. Yeah, really, the one that should be footing the bill are the European nations. They should be footing the bill for Ukraine. They're right over there with them. So, anyway, while providing military and economic aid to Ukraine has fractured the GOP, so now they have to consider helping Israel. So they got billions and billions still more, set aside for Ukraine. So we shall see what happens. But aid to two wars, money that you have nothing to show for here in the United States, all being given away. I tell you what, it seems like the Biden administration favors anything foreign, Ukraine, Israel, these immigrants that are coming here, anything foreign they pounce on and love, especially the Democratic Party. They love anything foreign. So anyway, while providing military and economic aid, um, so two aid requests could prompt some Republican vote for the combined package because they would be unwillingly, they said they would be unwilling to block the package if Israel is on it. That's why they're talking about combining the aid package. So, the House spokesman, John Kirby, declined to say whether the White House would link the two packages, but said, "We believe both are important." President Biden is scheduled to deliver remarks about the Hamas attacks on Tuesday. Actually, it's being live streamed right now. And I saw the Washington Post were live streaming Joe Biden's remarks on Hamas attacks. And I did see it. It was actually still going on right now. Okay, so these are just reps giving their opinions, and yeah, they're going to tie the aid together. They are, y'all. And you're going to hear about constantly, just like Ukraine, you hear about all the billions being poured in aid. Almost every week we're hearing about aid going to Ukraine. So now get ready to hear every week about aid going to Israel, because that's what's going to happen now. So the White House probably faces obstacles no matter how it proceeds. So, under current House rules, when they're trying to move this type of legislation, they're saying that, they don't think it's going to be a problem for all of this foreign aid packages to be approved. They're more than likely will be approved, and aid will begin, like they said, in about a week. Y'all gonna have to tell me what you think about this video. It's amazing. Like I said, when it's aid for anything foreign, they have an outpouring of money. But walk up to these same people cheering on aid for these wars and say reparations, and all of a sudden out of their mouth is, we don't have the money. We don't have the money. Okay, well, we sure looking at you having the money for everything else. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And my question is, where are the other nations that are going to step up for Israel and pour aid over there? Is it just the United States? Because the United States is the only one we're hearing about. We're not hearing about all these outpourings of other nations. Where are they? Where are they? For real. Peace, family.